Morning, it's day 7. I'm just heading out the campsite in Amboise towards Orléans. Got some sun cream on my face, got a bit of sunburnt, windburnt yesterday, got a bit more on today before I start. So yeah, find my way to the route and go along the river today most of the way, trying to find a campsite. Yeah, hopefully a southwesterly wind. Okay, just following the cycle track through Amboise. Just came by the castle. GPS has woken up, and just moving on. Great place. Okay, that was a really nice little wake up this morning. That was 120 meters up to 9% straight away. So I'm now about 120 meters above the river. I think the highest spot on this ride is 140 meters. As long as it doesn't go down back to the river and then up to 140 meters, I'll be very happy with that. But I think that should be today when that happens. What I can confirm is that the wind is coming from that direction, and that's southwest. That's where I'm going, northeast. So I'm gonna get around the corner over there, head back down to the river again, I suspect, and yeah, just get going. But really great up here this morning, nice and sunny. There's a little vineyard over there. Difference today. I'm basically just rolling along on the flat at 24.1 kilometers an hour with the wind. I'm not actually pedaling. Well, yesterday I was lucky to get 20 on the flat pedaling full gas, so yeah, big difference. So I'm heading this morning to Blois, and that's where I'm hoping to get. I might even get there for second breakfast, you never know. But then on from there to Orléans. Espace Naturel Sensible, very good. Just had to stop again to reset the action camera. Didn't like all the action, so I didn't film that last few K. I'm just going to head off into the town that way along this little road. There's a parallel cycle road just below it, so that's going to be great. Don't have to deal with the cars. into Loire now. The river's just the other side of the levee on my left, and I've got the really great tailwind today, so just cruising along 25-26 kilometers an hour. I have to say, very little effort on these flats. But anyway, I'm going to go and find a cafe. It's just coming up to 11 o'clock. I've done nearly 50k, which is going to be probably just over halfway by the time I get to this little town, which is great. All good stuff. Okay, just coming into Loire. Need to find myself a cafe and a coffee. That was a great morning's ride. Nice and straightforward. Just need to cross over the river now when I get back along here. There's another nice bridge, and then pick up the track onto Orléans. Great. Heading out of Loire on the, I suppose this is the promenade along the river. Going to pick up the trail now towards Orléans on this north bank. But yeah, looking forward to that. Going to go for a little bit longer. I want to check the time. It's 11:30. I'm going to go until 12:30 for lunch. I think this is largely a flat route here. Rolling along, slowing it down for lunch. I've run 65k this morning, which I'm pretty pleased with. I need to slow down a bit because my legs have been working quite hard, so I just need to run them a bit slower for a little while. Yeah, and hopefully find somewhere to have lunch in this next little village, which is coming up on my GPS. So I'm still rolling along looking for somewhere to have some lunch. That village that I thought it was a village on my GPS, turns out to be a nuclear power station. So I don't think I'll be stopping right there for lunch. But hopefully I'll find a bench quite soon. This is Eurovelo 6 after all. I haven't seen a bench for probably 25 kilometres. Okay, so I am now finally coming into a little village, about 10k further on than I wanted to be, but it's 10k further on. So there in the distance is the Air de Picnic. Ooh la la. Okay, lunch done. was chatting to a guy from the Netherlands there, and he said that the campsite just to the southwest of Orléans was closed, which I suspected it was. He stayed at one. He said it was 50 kilometers from here, but I think it's maybe a little less, which is on my route for tomorrow, so I'm going to aim for that one. I think it's only 1:30. I've done 70 something kilometers, another 40 or so to go. That'll be fine. Got a nice tailwind. Alright, so I look a bit strange. Got loads of sun cream on to try and combat the sunburn and the windburn. Yeah, surprisingly strong sun today, even though some of it is behind the clouds some of the time. But the wind from yesterday and just the wind in your face, cycling along, chaps your face. So I'll put this on. I know. Anyhow, there's a couple of cars coming past. The GoPro seems to have given up at the moment, so I've got it charging on the handlebars, power pack on the bar bag. Give that about an hour and then see if that comes back to life. But until then, we're on the iPhone. Some lovely little houses over here. Okay, it's just started to rain, so I stopped to put my coat on. I'm just going to sort out the GoPro as well, because it's been charging up for nearly an hour now, so at least it should have some life in it, so we should be switching back to the GoPro. So Orléans about 18 kilometres now, which is great, it's really good. Just wanted to mention this, I've done 93 kilometres today in 4.5 hours, and it took me 5.5 hours to do the same yesterday. The train's pretty much the same, so the wind cost me an hour yesterday, a headwind cost an hour. Okay, GoPro says now fully charged. Yeah, right, I'll believe it when I see it. I think what I'll do, I'll charge the other battery. I've got a spare genuine GoPro battery in my bag. I'll charge that as well tonight. Anyway, no sooner I put my coat on, it stopped raining. Onwards to Orléans. Stopped here to see what I'm doing next. Got to find my bearings really. I'm probably only about 5 or 6 kilometres from Orléans, but yeah, the campsite I was going to stay at, like I say, is closed. It's not too far from here, but I need to find the best way to go to the next one. That will buy me some time tomorrow. Just done just over 100k now. Legs feel fine. Right, so I found a supermarket. Perhaps not as close as I'd like, but as I said yesterday, take them when you can get them, because they're few and far between really, especially this size with everything you're going to need. So yeah, here we are, French supermarket. So I'm just walking about, stretching more than anything. 105k I've done today. I find myself looking at ice packs. I'm in Orléans now. Just got to follow this, cross the river, and yeah, try and find a campsite from there. There's cars everywhere, people trying to kill me. but that's city driving in France. Absolutely mental. So I think this is the canal that I should be following tomorrow. So I'm going to follow it this way as far as I can to the campsite tonight. So yeah, a little bit of a head start there if this is the case. Indeed, this is the canal cycleway number 17 that I was going to be cycling along tomorrow, following the signs. This is where I'm going to be ending today's ride, somewhere down here at Cecchi, Camping Municipal. So I'm looking forward to that, about another 7 kilometres. Take a look at these people. They're walking along the wall at the other side of the canal, between the canal and the Loire. Now that is some walk, because that's probably 4 or 5k along here. Good stuff. This little place is Cecchi, and I'm now looking for camping. So I'm taking it nice and slow now. Just let my legs sort themselves out before I've got to actually walk. But yeah, really enjoyable day. I'm not sure of the exact statistics. Long, but not hard. Hopefully the campsite's open. The Dutch chap said it was, so I'll take his word for it. If not, I'm going to chase him down, make him pay. He can only be about 80 kilometres away already. Yeah, good day. Really close to the campsite now. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm sure you've enjoyed it if you've got all the way this far, and you've enjoyed it as much as I have riding it. So yeah, only a few more pedal turns. I'll be at the campsite just over there, I think. So that's it for this evening. Camping here. The river's just over there, the Loire. My last night next to the Loire. Been really great. But I'm moving across country tomorrow to the next little canal, which is going to be just as good.